Hi, I'm Tatum Taylor, and I'm here to talk about whether e-cigarettes are safer than regular cigarettes or not. E-cigarettes are safer than regular cigarettes because they contain less harmful chemicals than regular cigarettes do, according to the Center of Disease Control. Regular cigarettes contain 7,000 harmful chemicals. Also, according to the CDC, they are a great substitute for regular cigarettes as they are used quite often by people who are trying to quit. They are much safer this way because they can be used to eventually quit. Even if the person using them decides not to quit, an e-cigarette can be used as a permanent and healthier substitute for regular cigarettes. Finally, regular cigarettes create so much waste, whereas e-cigarettes use some type of flavored juice and a heat source that evaporates into the air, which is much better overall for keeping our streets, sidewalks, and other public places trash-free. E-cigarettes are actually not safer than regular cigarettes because they are just as addictive as they contain a very addictive chemical called nicotine, according to Johns Hopkins Medicine. Although they expose you to fewer toxic chemicals, determining on the type of e-cigarette, you can still be exposed and inhale over 80 different very harmful chemicals, to which most of them have been traced back to causing cancer. According to Johns Hopkins Medicine, e-cigarettes have been known to just be the stepping stone for young people before moving on to regular cigarettes. Because e-cigarettes are just as addictive because they still contain nicotine, the nicotine is heavily linked to lung cancer. And it is not safe to say that e-cigarettes are safer than regular cigarettes. E-cigarettes are just as harmful as regular cigarettes because they can either be the first step or be the same with the addictive and cancerous chemicals in them. Overall, both sides are very correct in their own ways. But the CDC especially recommends that people who have never used tobacco products should never start at all, let alone an e-cigarette or a regular cigarette. Both options have a very addictive chemical in them, and that chemical goes along with many others in the smoke, and both are linked to lung cancer and other cancers. One side can cause something called secondhand smoking, when someone standing by breathes in the smoke from a cigarette and can develop lung cancer without even ever using a cigarette. E-cigarettes can be the first step to regular cigarettes for young people. Ultimately, both options are horrible options because they are both so addictive and harmful to the human body and for people around them. It's not fair for companies to benefit off of this. And ultimately, we shouldn't use either one.